Hello everyone, welcome to my debut video for my channel, Fishing Box Addict. I recently really fell in love with fishing. I've always fished on a recreational level, but a recent fishing experience made me realize I want to do a lot more fishing in my life. I have a family and don't always get to go fishing, so I've turned into a fishing box addict. I think this probably stems from when I grew up. I was a kid that liked to collect sports cards, and ripping boxes of cards was always a rush and very fun for me. I continue to collect cards in my adult years, and the industry has gotten out of control. A good box of cards costs between $200 and $500 for a decent box. When I got into fishing, I found these mystery boxes, and kind of reminds me of collecting cards. Getting obviously too many cards or too many lures was never a problem for me. So these boxes are $20 to $100, much cheaper, and they're relatively inexpensive in compared to the sports cards. So in some ways, although I'm spending lots of money buying all these boxes, it's a lot less expensive than my old sports card habit. Plus, I'm trying to learn as much about fishing as possible. I would consider myself a beginner in a lot of respects, and I'm learning about it as much as I can as I'm gathering equipment. I'm learning about different techniques. A lot of times after I open these things, I look them up and research them and learn how to use them. And so it's helping the learning process as well. Hope you enjoy the channel and subscribe to see all the box rips I'm going to be doing in the future. I subscribe to 3 box companies, and I'm waiting for those to show up. Probably going to add 1 or 2 more to make sure I have enough content for the channel. Some will be freshwater, some will be saltwater. I do live in Southern California, so I get an opportunity to fish both, fresh and salt. But in the meantime, I went by Dick's this weekend and grabbed about 5 boxes to get me started and work out the kinks on the channel, learn how to video edit. I've never done anything like this before, and I'm going to learn how to edit videos, and hopefully by the time from the first few videos to after 6 months to a year, there'll be a mass improvement. So I'm going to be trying to open a wide variety of boxes at different price points, different fish varieties, different companies that are distributing these boxes. So people like me can learn the industry. Coming into the industry, you can know what boxes to buy and see what they have and what they have to offer. Today, for the debut box, I wanted to open up something big. So I got the mystery tackle box Juggernaut version. On the box, it says $140 value, 16 to 22 items. I bought this at Dick's. It was listed for $99.99, and when I checked out, it gave me a 17.5% off. So got it out the door for $82.50. So hoping to get some decent value here for 16 to 22 items. I was hoping a little more weight would be to it, but we'll see what happens. Let's give it a rip and see what we got on the first box of the channel. All right, looking forward to this. This is the bass version, so we'll be opening up to see what we have here. Obviously a pretty big box. First lure is the Headhunter. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. A little bit baffled. Shows you how to set up the hook on the back. A magnetic snag resistant hook. Fully ridged, built with a disguised internal hook. Interesting. Let's pull this, let's open this. It's already kind of half open as it is. Let's get a better look at this thing. All right, and there's supposed to be a hook in there? Yes, there's the hook right there. Okay, kind of see it. Interesting. Maybe I'll try this. I'm going bass fishing on Tuesday. Maybe I'll give it a shot. All right, second's a topwater Headbanger Spitfire. Got a little lip action. It's a floating lure. It's 4.5 inches long. I don't really have a lot of lures. I mean, I told you, like I said, I'm pretty new in the business, but with the disconnected parts, so this will be actually something I definitely will try on Tuesday when I go fishing. All right, next item, number 3, is the Bandito Bug Guggen Baits Pure Passion. Looks like it says you just add water. You can smell this stuff through the package. It's got a strong odor. It's 4 inches long, right there, and you can smell the package. It's got some odor on it, so it'll be interesting to see how these work. Open, sniff, and catch. All right, don't know much about those. Give those a shot. Another Guggen Squad item, Filthy Frog, with a little eat me on it as a joke. 2.5 inches, 5/8 ounce. I was watching a video the other day. The guy was fishing with these frogs. This one's got, like, instead of having legs, it has little strands in the back there. Let me see this thing real fast here. The legs are a little bit different than the other frogs I've seen. I'm not gonna tape pretty good, so I'll wait on that one. That was item number 4. Number 5, look at this thing. 13 Fishing Jabberjaw. Wow, look at that thing. It's got a pretty big lip right there. Floating 7 to 9 feet deep. The lip is pretty prominent on this one. It's got some, this is, I believe was a crankbait. Yeah, I'm not sure of the depth of what we're fishing on, but if it's 7 to 9 feet, this would be the lure right here. Buzzing Baby Bull Shad by Mike Buca. 3.75 inches, half ounce. There's a lot of stuff that, this is something I don't have anything like. So, kind of reading the back here, seeing what this is all about. There you go. That's item number 4, 5, 6. That was 6. This is a flashy lure right here. Another looks like crankbait. Jinko Fishing. Designed by Colton Jennings. It's all about the action. Super sharp hooks, premium paint. It's like a good crankbait. I like the colors on it. It's got some very shiny. Nice item. Nice lure. All right, here's a jig. Mouse head grass jig with a little orange and blue. Thunderhawk. 1/4 ounce. I've never really fished with jigs. Something maybe I'll try this coming trip. These boxes, they almost always have at least one jig in there. All right, item number 9 coming up. Headbanger Rocker Head. I have no idea what this thing is. I don't know. It's got a 4/0 hook, which is a pretty big hook. I guess this maybe attaches to a plastic. Takes your creature bait fishing to the next level. So I think you attach this to some plastic. Maybe we can attach that to one of these. See what that happens with the difference between this and that. Maybe we'll give it a shot. Item number 10. Another Guggen Squad Revolver Plopping Topwater. So this is it's got no lip, so it's a top water rig. Feels pretty light for the size of it. 4.5 inches, ½ ounce. The fin rotates, it says. Wow, okay, so that middle section there rotates when I'm going through the water. Lots of lures. I'm gonna be busy. Another one of those Jinko fishing lures. Lipless. Got a little bit of weight to it though. Lipless crank on the market. It catches fun while you're snapping out of the grass and ticking it across the rocks. The variety of colors. So this is called a Rip Knocker. There it is. Man, lots of stuff in this box. There's some 5/0 hooks here. I might have some a size 5 hooks. Might have in my saltwater setups. There's another jig, cycle bait underspin jig, 3 1/8 ounce, 10,000 fish is the company. These things kind of remind me of like a deck of cards, the way they package these things. Playing cards. All right. Look at this thing. A Weston Spot On Twin Turbo floating. Was that crankbait? Thing's pretty awesome looking. 3.5 inches. The colors on this thing are great. I'm going to pull this one out of the box here. All right, got some little fins back here. Obviously, going to be twirling around while it's rotating. Pretty awesome lure. Never heard of this company. Got some rattle to it. Okay, I'm gonna give this a shot on Tuesday for sure. What else do we have here? Looks like the Strike Zone. Tells you a little poster. Talks about when you use a buzz bait, a swim jig, a square bill crankbait, lipless crankbait, deep diving crankbait, and a football jig. All right, some education here. This is, I think, where the mystery boxes come into handy. It's for a lot of times, I think the beginners or people that have only fished one way like to try some different things. And I consider myself in both those categories. So the Juggernaut's got a where to find the bass. It has a lot of instructional material. I definitely will go through all that stuff. It's got a 5 set of stickers. Maybe my kids will like it. I'm not sure what I'd do with some stickers, but a couple of these companies do like to give stickers as one of their items. And they have a QR code here that you can go on there and check what you have in your box. Kind of explains all the stuff. And I will. It's one of the things I always do after I open one of these boxes is to go through everything and learn what I can from them, and if I can implement them on what I'm doing. I'm actually going, like I said, fishing on Tuesday, so I'm excited about trying some of this stuff out, and I'm going with somebody else that's a lot more experienced than me. Maybe he'll laugh at me for some of the things I bring, but let's do a review of what we opened real fast. A lot of stuff on this box. So there's the twin turbo lure. Let's see if I can get in a little bit better lighting. All right, I think it's pretty snazzy. We got our Jinko lure, crankbait, lipless. We got our frog with the eat me on it, with the feather legs, the string legs. I don't know what you would call that. Give this a shot. It's number 3, Jabberjaw from 13 Fishing. I have a rod from 13 Fishing. It's a nice rod, so this I'm sure is a pretty nice item. Jabberjaw's got a really big lip, which means it's going to go a lot deeper, 7 to 9 feet. It's number 4. Lots of lures. We have the Revolver from Guggen Squad. Feels pretty light compared to some of these other ones. It's lipless. It's definitely a topwater lure, 4.5 inches. We had this thing. I forgot who made this item. I opened the box. Oh, it's a 10,000 fish with the hidden hooks. Pretty interesting the way the hooks are set up there. That was 6 lures there. We have the Mike Buka 3.3 3/4 buzzing baby bull shad. Pretty nice item, looks like. We got the 10,000 fish cycle bait underspin jig. To get you a better angle on some of these. So it's 8. We have the 5/0 hooks here. Worm hook. We have another one of those Jinkos. This is the one that's really got some cool colors to it. It's got a nice texture to it. Crankbait. I definitely want to try this one on Tuesday. There's a few. There's a couple cool items. There's another topwater called the Headbanger Spitfire. I like the colors on this one too. It's got some good ones. This was the one that I've got to probably have to research. Don't know much about this at all. The Headbanger Rocker Head. Check it out. I'm gonna do some research after this. Got the Thunderhawk jig. Like I said, I don't have a lot of experience fishing jigs, but I've got pretty much get a jig any bass box had like one jig, so I gotta learn some techniques on the jigs. And then finally, the last item is this Guggen Baits Bandito bug. It's got some strong odor to it, and looking forward to giving this a shot on Tuesday. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 items. It says 16 to 22, so I feel like it's come a little bit short on the items. I guess they call the 5 stickers an item each. That'd get us to 21 5 stickers. I don't know if I'd want this box again with the 5 stickers. It's counting as 5-year items. I mean, those aren't even worth $1. So you really only got this right here as usable stuff. I do like the poster here, kind of educational. Maybe even I could use this as a background for the channel, maybe some point. Also, I like the instruction manual. First video, I'm excited about getting this channel going. Excited about exploring the fishing world with all these boxes and learning the game a little bit more and learning how to fish new items. And thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll subscribe, and I'll continue to open these boxes, and you guys can kind of investigate and see what works for you. All right, have a good night. Talk to you later.